Hey guys, this is a bit of a weird impromptu video. I mean, I'm literally in my pajamas. I was not going to record a video tonight, but for some reason, I don't know, something really weird just happened. So I was just going to go play Resident Evil 4, as you do, and all of a sudden I saw that MCC had gotten an update, so I was like, maybe they've like added more mod tools or something like that. So I checked like the Halo Twitter and official like update pages. Nothing on Halo support, nothing on Waypoint at all about this update, so I was like, oh, maybe they've not published it yet. It's like a really small, like 47.9, yeah, 47.9 kilobyte update. So I was like, okay, let's see what this is then. So I booted the game up, and for some reason, as soon as I started the game up, it instantly took me to the campaign lobby, but it would only let me play High Charity from Halo 2. Like, I was pressing LB and RB to try and go in between the different tabs, and like I was trying to go up and move to the side. The game was like weirdly frozen. Also, for some reason, none of my friends were showing up, and I was online. It was like the game had opened itself offline, but I was definitely online, and I could see that I had friends online. I checked the Xbox app on my phone, and there were definitely friends online. So I don't know what was happening there, but it would only let me boot up High Charity on normal with no schools on, and I couldn't change it. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll boot this up. So I booted up the level, and besides the fact that for some reason music wasn't playing, I don't know why. Besides that though, everything seemed kind of normal, so I as you do, just played through to the end of the level. And then I got to the penultimate room, this one right here, and things started getting a little bit weird. So I went through the door, and I got jump scared by a combat form that I've never in my life seen spawn in this room. I've played this level probably 4,000 times in my life, right? I've never seen a combat form spawn in this room. I was like, okay, whatever, just like a glitch or something. But then I try and go through the door to the final room of the lift, and there's an invisible barrier there. I literally can't, you can see how I literally can't walk through this wall. So I was like, right, okay, is my game like broken or like corrupted or something? So I just started like walking around the room because everything else seemed mostly fine besides the game music not working for whatever reason. And then I noticed something, right? Something that I've never actually noticed before. This weird energy sword on the plinth here kind of looks like an arrow, like pointing towards this wall. So I was getting a bit like, to be honest with you, the zombies Easter egg hunter in me was kind of coming out, right? And I was like, okay, let's see what's going on here. So I followed the arrow, the energy sword, and I found this little trench at the side of the room that I've never seen before, and there was a brute shot in it. And when I picked up the brute shot, it played this, just listen. I've never heard that sound before. I don't know what that sound is. I don't know what it meant. God knows. And then somehow it let me go through the door. The invisible barrier just like lifted and I finished the level. And then right as the cutscene loaded, my game just crashed. Just instantly crashed the desktop. No warning, no error code, no error message, literally nothing, just like a straight crash of desktop. So I just booted the game back up, assuming nothing of it, and everything was fine again. The game was working fine, all the levels would load, but the zombies part of my brain, the zombies Easter egg hunter part of my brain that got me third in the world for the moon Easter egg in 2011, mind you, that's my claim to fame, that part of my brain was activated, and I was like, right, I'm going back to the source of every single Halo conspiracy theory ever made, not just every Halo 2 conspiracy theory, but every Halo conspiracy theory, the Tri-Gate. I loaded up Delta Halo as normal, and I put acrophobia on, so I could just fly through the sky and skip the whole level, and I got to the Tri-Gate, and once I pressed it, it made the usual sound, which I suddenly realized was the exact same sound the brute shot made on High Charity when I picked it up, and all of a sudden my almonds are activated, let me tell you that. But the Tri-Gate did, as usual, like nothing. Nothing changed on the level, just the screen on the actual button, the Tri-Gate button, showed the usual text where at the end of it, it says press any key to continue. So I did. I pressed RT to shoot, and as soon as I did that, I was instantly tabbed out of MCC, and Chrome loaded up and downloaded a text file. Now, I don't know if this file was corrupted or something, but I'll be honest, it was a little bit creepy. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I'm a little bit weirded out by this. You can see the text is like really weird and like kind of corrupted, but it only got weirder when I actually opened the file. Okay, well, I just checked the file size of this file in between recording takes for this video, and guess what file size it is? 47.9 kilobytes, exactly the same size as the MCC update, which I guess kind of makes sense. But this text file only got weirder when I opened it up. What was actually in the file just looked like a bunch of like corrupted text. It's kind of like what shows up if you try and open like an executable file in Notepad or something. It can't process the data inside the file, so it just turns it into like a bunch of like nonsense text. But as I look closer at this text file, I started to notice like letters separated by hyphens that looked like they were kind of trying to spell like words out or something. They looked like they were strung together in a very purposeful manner. And then I checked the file name again, and it's the exact same thing, the exact same kind of text strung together with weird like corruption. And when I looked at the actual letters in the file name, it's literally called Secret Revealed. Okay, so obviously now my almonds are truly activated. So I dived into the text file and I've picked out all the letters and I've put them together, and holy shit, prepare yourself. They read as follows: never going to recede, give you up to divinity among the cosmos. Never among these dying stars, going to null from matter. Let you down from your soulful throne, never going to abandon power, rich and raw. Turn around from the reality of life, and desert you as your forefathers did their betrayer. Never to say goodbye through time and rock, never tell a lie as I ebb and flow, to return once more and hurt you. The last of the infinite consumed flesh and faith. We've known each other for so long. Don't tell me you're too blind to see. Inside, we both know what's going on. We know the game, and we are going to play it. The end of all life. A trick ghastly. The beginning of eternity. I return. Okay, weird, but I'm sure there are a few words in that jumped out to you just like they did me. Through time and rock, I ebb and flow, consumed flesh and faith. Now, if you guys have been watching this channel for any degree of time, you will know what those words are. If you haven't been, those are words spoken by the goddamn Gravemind. The corrupted strings of text, the fact that the first step of this Easter egg and the only level the game would let me play just so happens to be the level with the most Gravemind dialogue in the entire franchise, and then the actual context of the text file itself. Guys, I actually think this might be the first step of an ARG that's like teasing the introduction of the Flood or something. This is like some I Love Bees kind of shit. Very cool, but I'm gonna be honest, quite creepy. Okay, holy shit, I'm recording this after I've recorded the initial video. I'm editing this video right now, and I was just looking at the text file again, and all of a sudden I noticed something. One of the oldest tricks in the book is to hide secret codes or messages in the first like word or letter of each line. So I was like, okay, interesting, I'll have a look at this. And holy shit, the first few words of each line make a sentence. Never going to give you up, never going to let you down, never going to turn around. Happy April Fools, my friends. I am so sorry, but at the same time, I'm not sorry. Oh my god, I had to do something for April Fools this year. I've been meaning to make a video like this for like a stupid amount of time, and this year, I finally remembered to make it. This is all April Fools, so don't believe any of this. None of this is real. I just thought I'd make a fun little video. So happy April Fools. Go and watch the Resident Evil 4 video. Link like there or something. Click there as well. I'll catch you in the next one.